Hey guys, so I'm going to be checking out something today from Fortunatus40K, and this is Warhammer 40K Wolf's Duality. This was requested by Fiora Varela, and it's obviously about Lehman Russ. We'll see what it comes from. We'll see if it's an audio reading. We'll see if it's a fan made thing. I'm up for anything when it comes to 40K, and you guys know this, except for Slaneshi and Tau stuff. You guys can keep all of that. In any case, we're going to get started on this. Here we go. 1 second. I got to hit buttons. That's like half of my life right now, hitting buttons. Here we go. Okay. Alien sounds. I love
So, you spoke the truth of it. Now see the truth of it. What are you? Like this, I am you, as you named me. A version of you that could have been, were you not brought to the world of winter and wolves. I am you, shaped by another world and another father. A Terran Lehman Russ. We both know that is not our name. You are as I should have been. I did not say that. I appear to you as you supposed you should have been. Not necessarily as we had demanded. Has it never occurred to you that you are as you were intended to be? I was stolen away. I was taken from my father's laboratories along with my brothers. Were you? The Primarch Executioner arriving here on this harsh world of wolves. A being whose genetic gift meshes perfectly with the strain of mankind found here. This playground world of sagas and ancient stories made real. Welcoming a hero to rule it. Do you not think any of that is odd? Or dare I say it's convenient? It is a saga happenstance. All the tales of heroes are full of them. It is history, shaped to fit the needs of story. Our lives are no different. Are we not the heroes of this age? My biographers will doubtless prune away the bits that do not fit. You are dangerously arrogant. So some have said. I think you mock me. If you do, you mock yourself. I do not mock you, as I mock myself. I am a weapon made by the Emperor, no more, no less. I am no demigod, no hero from a tale. Later tales will remember you as such.
Yes, they will.
It is not my place to judge those who come after. A man lets his deeds speak for him. You cannot petition the myth makers of the future to respect you, or acknowledge you existed at all. They will or they won't. Also, all this is a coincidence. This world, your name, your legion's habits, your manners. If you like, there are no such things as coincidences. Someone I knew used to say that a lot. He came to a bad end.
Magnus.
It is also said there are no wolves on Fenris.
Oh God, he said it.
Neither of these things are true. And yet both of them are. Maybe. And this does not confound you. I am a man, raised by wolves and warriors in a world of ice and fire. The civilized barbarian. The berserk thinker. The leashed hound who runs free. The Terran Fenrisian. I am a Primarch. Duality is part of my nature.
Very true. Very true. Duality is part of a Primarch's nature. That was good. I enjoyed it. Lehman Russ is not one of my favorite Primarchs. In fact, I have a lot of problems with him. When it boils down to it, though, I don't know for sure if he made the Wolves better or worse by his being there. He was one of those that kind of had a intermediate effect on his Legion. He did give them focus. and he was staggeringly loyal. And those are the only really good things I can say about him as it stands. I have ranted and raved because people talk about people in the Discord when I have a chance to jump to the Discord and talk to people. Sometimes we'll be talking about 40k, and they'll talk about how strong the wolves were. The wolves weren't that. The wolves were good, but they weren't great. Not compared to some of the other legions that specialize in other areas. This though, this I enjoyed. I like anything that gives me a greater insight into the Primarchs themselves, into their own personal mental state, their own personal musings, because sometimes all we can go on is, what we see. Ferrus Manus had the absolute least bit of stuff to determine his personality. But the parts that were written were so good. You have to like Ferrus. You have to like the whole build-up to the Isfahan 5-drop side massacre. So the book Fulgur really painted Ferrus in an incredible light. And not as far as not only his attitudes and the way that he perceived things, and the way that he went about his day-to-day life, and the way that he accorded himself with his legion, you also got to see how he related to his brothers. You also got to see actual genuine anxiety in a Primarch about how he would appear if he didn't perform a certain way. And his anger towards his brother for, going to him, because now it would put down all of his brothers in his own head. In his own head, they would have that doubt. That was his opinion. And we don't get that with some of the other Primarchs. The second Primarch that we don't get a lot about is Vulcan. For half the books, Vulcan is stark raving mad, and that's just all we know about him. We don't get that much information about him, and I wish we did. In any case, this was I see that he's done a lot more voice work, so this is something I'd be interested in seeing. I love voice work in anything revolving around 40k. It brings If you've been around the channel for more than 15 seconds, you know that I really, really enjoy Jonathan Keeble reading Grimaldus. And the quotes from that book have stuck with me for years just because not only did I first read them, but then I heard them, and, it's just like that. Chris Glass is another excellent voice work guy. Baldermort, of course. In any case, I'm going to shut up. If you guys haven't seen Pineapple on Pizza, go watch Pineapple on Pizza. As far as that goes, like and subscribe if you guys haven't already. Be sure to go over to his channel and like this video, because it does help him with the algorithm, it helps me with the algorithm, it helps us all with the algorithm. And the algorithm is how all this stuff works. If you'd like to support the channel, I have a Patreon down below, and if you'd like to see me check something out that you want to see, go into the Discord, check out Request for Reaction channel, pop something in there. If it gets a lot of upvotes, it'll get my attention. If it doesn't, eventually I will get to it before the heat death of the universe. In any case, I'll catch you guys next time. I hope whatever you guys do, it's a good day. I hit button.